What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So today in this video I'm going to be sharing pretty much how to gain elo efficiently and effectively in every single game that you guys play when you want to rank up in League of Legends. So my first tip for you guys today is going to be map awareness. Map awareness is one of the things that instantly divides high elo players from low elo players. The minimap is literally like your best friend, and like you need to learn how to keep tabs on the enemy jungler, your lane, and everything that's going on around you, and read it to use it effectively. You can learn how to look at the minimap and then get the information that you need to keep tabs of where everything is at. It's going to help you in the long run to know how you need to play within your lane and how you need to play around the map with your team. And for my second tip for you guys, it's going to be work on your weaknesses. Fixing your weaknesses is probably one of the easiest things to improve in the game. One of the best ways to find these weaknesses is to record your matches, obviously using probably OBS or op.gg, and just watching yourself play. It's a great point out. It's a great point for you to see what mistakes you're making and know how to fix it, so you can analyze what you did wrong and how you can improve it the next time. Watch how pros play certain champions, or just watch how they play the game and just analyze why they did what they did. Ask yourself why they're doing what they're doing, and that way you can work on your weaknesses by comparing what they did and what you could have done differently to improve your gameplay overall. So, and then my third tip for you guys is going to be you need to focus on yourself. I cannot stress this enough. Kids in low elo from bronze, silver, and even gold and even plat, when something happens, they tend to get tilted and they start blaming their teammates. And they start blaming them, or like, oh, why didn't you gank? Oh, bad jungler. I have a bad jungler because he's not ganking me because I'm 0-5 in my lane, because you don't know how to position, let alone ward, or just keep tabs on what's going on around the map. You can't blame others. Like, tilting is the worst thing that can happen to you when you're trying to climb. If you start getting tilted, just take a couple of deep breaths, relax, and just start warding and try to make plays around the map with your teammates. Like, if you're losing your lane hard, start trying to roam as much as you can to help get your side lanes ahead. That's like the best thing you can do, especially for like when you're behind. That's like super important. So focusing on yourself instead of blaming others is super important, because 99% of the time you're not going to see those kids ever again in your games, but if you do, then you do. But most of the time you're not going to end up back in a game with those kids. So like, what's the point of blaming others when you can literally just focus and work on yourself to just improve overall? And my fourth tip for you guys is going to be decision making. You need to know that this is probably one of the most important skills in League of Legends as a whole, and it can be literally the difference between getting an inhibitor, a turret, a Baron buff, or split pushing lanes. Knowing when to prioritize these objectives is like super important to your performance and can have a determinal effects on like the outcome of the entire game itself. Being able to think several moves ahead of your opponent can make it difficult for them to read you and your team all at the same time. This decision making can allow you to bait the enemy team into orchestrated plays and help put you more ahead and skyrocket you to even further into the game and put them even more behind to give you the upper hand and make it harder for them to even come back. And then my final tip for you guys today is just going to be don't surrender. Surrendering is probably the worst thing that everyone can do. I have a hard time with this because in low elo, when kid dies 2 minutes into lane, he gets super tilted and he's already ready to FF. Just because you have a hard time in laning phase doesn't mean that you can be effective outside the lane. So the amount of throws that happen in low elo is insane. It happens literally throughout the entire game, and yes, it can be hard not to just give up when a game feels completely out of your control, but most games are winnable even at higher elos. If there's a consistent pattern that leads to your losing engages, or maybe you keep getting caught, then it's time to rethink your options. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments below, and like leave any tips that you guys think that will help people climb into higher elos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please smack that like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys, and turn that bell notification on, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out from your boy Havix.